MKU Primetime. We have a little bit of a bonus stream for you today. We have the second D1 semifinals match. They rescheduled from last Sunday because last Sunday, excuse me, was Mother's Day in America, so a lot of XI was very busy. So we rescheduled to today, which means we get to stream for you guys. I'm Royal. I'm joined by DUGO.
Stop. Mm, okay, yeah. Actually, pretty lucky we get to see both playoff matches for semifinals. It's always like, I don't know, it's a bit lame we had to like pick one match.
Yeah,
This time we got both. That's pretty nice.
because usually we aren't able to cast XI or something, but
Yeah, yeah,
we are able to get both matches this time, which is really nice.
yeah. I'm glad we got to watch XI because I really like uh the playstyle XI has. I think it's uh I want to say like super unusual compared to other D1 teams, but I think
Mhm.
they play really aggressive, and there's players like NATO and Strike that really shine with a kind of playstyle. And I'm curious to see how BRE is gonna adapt to that throughout the series.
Yeah,
But
so let's. Oh, sorry.
no, you good.
So let's take a look at the lineups on both sides. On the side of Bree, we have Bowen, LMDS, Saru, Starlo, Thomas, and Valor. And on the side of XI, we have Joel, who's access code, Angel, Mona, who's NATO, Natural, who is Isaiah, Strike, and Vantox. And we're gonna be watching Thomas and Strike today, which is two very high level players. They were teammates on Frenzy when they won the MK Worlds, which is really cool. Um, and you guys can't see this, but Strike, I can see Strike's screen right now on our side, and it's the rear view's already happening. So just get ready. Oh, okay. Right as we switch, he pauses.
Yeah, great. Uh, I think that we couldn't ask for better POVs for this match, to be honest. So,
Yeah, we got some really good ones.
yo.
And this is definitely. Oh wait, that might have been Isaiah. Or never mind. I can't tell who this is. Okay, this is
Nice
Strike.
try. Just Strike. Yeah.
Yeah, on the side of Bree, this is definitely their strongest lineup. We saw they didn't use it during the regular season for every match. Um, Valor and Starlo sat out some matches, but they're coming in for the playoffs when it really matters. I think
Yeah.
Bree's job was just to get through the regular season and make it to playoffs.
Mm.
Um, and then once they did that, Valor and Starlo would, um, I don't want to say feel more motivated, but kind of be more apt to play because Valor definitely he
Yeah.
has been inactive for a little bit.
Mm. That's like we thought underestimated the rest of Bree's roster. I think Bree is like uh the most consistent roster in the one. Like there's so many people that can throw in lineups and still like provide really good results
Hmm.
in important matches. And I think that's like their strongest point honestly. Like, there's so many people they can use at any times against any opponent and still do really, really well. But yeah, when like Starlo, Thomas, and Valero playing it, mechanically wise, they become like really, really hard to counter, honestly.
Yeah, absolutely.
But again, XI also has some really, really talented players. Like Isaiah is insane at the game, honestly. And then Vantex is also a very strong runner. But again, as I mentioned earlier, like XI's playstyle is like their strongest point. So, while I do think like Bree has the stronger runners overall, uh, I feel like XI's playstyle may have them struggle a little bit, but we're gonna see. I think it's gonna be a really cool series, to be honest.
Yeah, absolutely. And something to note here is BRE definitely is able to get a lot more, is able to get a lot more wars in during the week because of the XI. They're
Yeah,
all pretty busy during the day,
yeah,
which is the usual war time. And BRE, they're in the perfect time zone. So XI usually only gets to play like once a week, if that. They usually just play the 6v6 squad queue,
yeah,
and that's about it. So it'll be interesting to see if that lack of practice, is going to catch up with them. Um, but even though they haven't, or they do have a little bit of a lack of practice, they're still obviously a top level talent, so
yeah,
it's nothing
yeah.
to worry about.
And Korea is like, I think first half of every single match is gonna decide a lot. To be honest, I think Bree is really, really good at getting like huge leads early in the war, and then they tend to fall apart a little bit. At least from wars against HD, that is.
Yeah.
I'm gonna assume it goes for a lot of teams that they're close to skill wise. So I think something Exa has to worry about is to prevent Bree from taking huge leads early on and stuff. But gonna see how this
Yeah,
goes.
absolutely. But I think the same thing is, um, liable to happen to them too, because when we played Bray
Yeah,
in the regular season, we we won the first GP by like 70 points or something, and it wasn't this lineup that they had, but it was still very
yeah,
strong. So yeah, we had a lead by like 70, and then they just started chipping back and coming back, and we only won the match by like 10 or 20, so they're never out of it. But um,
yeah,
I trust a team like XI more so to kind of protect their lead than I
yeah,
do
exactly.
for my team because they've had more experience. So
Yeah. I also feel like track picks are gonna matter quite a bit since there's two inward players on Bree's side, and Saru and LMDS are really strong inward players. So if I can chain, the classic PPS into Paris
yeah,
into
dude.
Uther Parik and stuff.
Every time it pops up on the track selection screen, there's like a 35% chance of it getting picked, no matter how many people pick it.
Yeah. Yeah, and both of his teams, I think, really enjoyed the DLC coming out. So, uh, not sure how many DLC interacts we're gonna see, but at least on Breeze side, I think we're gonna see a bunch.
Yeah, absolutely. And every time Nita would play any kind of event, uh, I remember there was a tournament. I can't remember what it was. One of them after the DLC came out, people weren't picking like DLC. It was just him, his partner, and like one other person were picking DLC, and he was getting mad. So we'll see if that same thing happens
Understandable.
today.
Yeah. Yeah. No. So got to wait a little bit. We have like 8 players, or 9 now. Nice.
Yeah, we're definitely gonna be, or well, I don't want to say definitely, but we'll probably be waiting on Strike to join.
Likely, yeah. So while we wait, do you think? Oh, hold up,
Yeah,
there's
look
more
at him.
happen.
What's he doing? He's actually trolling right now. Yeah, sorry, kind of cut you off. What were you gonna? Oh, he muted. Okay. So yeah, what's going
Yeah,
on,
sorry.
chat? Get your predictions in for who wins the best of three. DUGO, what's your prediction?
Yeah, I was gonna ask the same, but I got interrupted. Damn it. Well, I guess I replay first. I think. Oh god, but I like both teams, so I don't wanna hurt anyone's feelings. Now, give me a sec. Okay, now I think it's gonna be a 2-1 series.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. If XI takes game one, then XI is gonna win 2-1, and the opposite Brie takes the one. I think whoever wins game one is gonna take it
Yeah, I was gonna say the same thing. I kind of feel like that's kind of like a cop-out answer because obviously, whoever wins game one has the advantage. But Yeah, I think
Not
if
always, but like,
yeah,
like
I think so. Here's what I think. I think if XI wins game one, um, it's more likely to go to 3 games. But I think if Bree wins game one, it's more likely to just be
two.
2 and done.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, fair. Fair. We'll see. I. Okay, I'm gonna say I'm cheering on XI then, so we see 3 matches instead of 2.
Yeah,
Of
we
course,
see Strike joining at 10,
nice.
and it just turned to 11. Getting into things here, I'm not quite sure what spots we have. We see Paris coming out right away and Cloud Top from XI. Obviously, a little bit of an anti-inward track right there, as
Yeah.
we have the super bounce at the beginning.
Yeah, that's a good pick on XI side, but we're getting Paris. Getting Paris is really strong pick for Bree, to be honest. So we're gonna see how XI handles this. First few turns kinda decide who's running anyway, so like it's pretty strong Bree peak with a Gratsky a lot as well. And yeah, see a bunch of I see a lot of XI in the back already.
Yeah, and something that they could be kind of happy about, even though this isn't their pick, they could be kind of happy just to get it off the board, right? Because
Yeah,
they're using it on race 1, so they don't have to deal with it later.
yeah. The problem is like there's a lot of tracks Bree could pick, so getting rid of one doesn't necessarily mean much.
Yeah, absolutely. So we do see bottom quite a bit here for XI. We do see Joel and Strike stopping at the first set. I believe that's going to be LMDS in first.
Yeah,
Patented Roy.
yeah, we can't really see much. I know Thomas is in the. That's yeah, a lot of extra people in the back. The Danfox has a build, so the build is really strong this track.
Looks like Joel. Yeah, unfortunately Joel wasn't able to stop with that set. He might have it. Either that or he has mushrooms. We'll see. Looks like Bowen's holding on to a Bill in 9th.
Yeah.
Strike with a Ghost. He could maybe take Bowen's Bill.
He's holding on to it. Bowen Billings. There's a bunch of people in dodges. It honestly may be a shocking play. Guy is really far.
This isn't looking so good.
No,
okay, there we go. Never mind.
Yeah, excited. Joel was really far back.
And we do see Strike and Vantox coming up. Should just be a top 2 right there for XI.
Yeah, there's someone else coming up too, but yeah, I think Reed keeps 3, 4, 5, 6 at least.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's props to. Let's say a bottom 3 for XI. Bottom
that's
4.
That's bottom
even.
4, yeah.
Yeah. And I expected way better from that Shock, to be honest. Like Shock after last set, it's really painful usually on that track. But I guess maybe XI didn't give him many dodges, or like.
Right, or they probably just didn't want to dodge Bone in his bill right there.
Yeah, Thomas was also in a starting third, I think. So.
Yeah, so it's just a very tough situation right there. Not too much you can do, but still they made the best out of a bad situation because as we saw right there, going over the end of the glider, Bree was at least top 3, maybe even top 4. So that Shock definitely saved quite a bit.
Yeah, gotta appreciate the fact I did not waste any second going for Shock. I knew I needed it.
Yeah, absolutely, and I think that's what separates the good teams from the great teams, right? Is knowing when to go for Shock, because
like Shock is a really strong item. There's like people that cry about the other team getting Shock, so like, sometimes you need it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely.
yeah.
We say
I feel like ashamed of going for shock or something. I don't know. It's
Yeah. We see DK Jungle coming in here, one of Strike's favorite tracks. Obviously, his favorite track is Excite Bike, but
it's
not really the best top 2 track.
was a red, so hope both of them did not. I'm not sure. But we're watching Thomas not in strike stream most likely. Okay, but BRE is in the back of the moment.
Yeah, this is a bottom
Four.
4 for BRE, so we're gonna see. We might be seeing the wizard himself, Thomas.
Yeah.
We see Valor able to get in the first. And
Yeah.
everyone knows about Thomas's shock pulling prowess, right? You know,
Yeah.
there's this whole meme where he touches one box and he thinks about shock and he gets it.
Strike gets taken out. I think Bar is going to be running the first. I
There's
think
just
X has like 3
yeah,
people
there's
out
just
there. I
XI
think.
everywhere around here.
Yeah.
Oh, we're doing a little bit of a reset. Okay, yeah, a lot of
And
XI, and we see NATO and Strike back here.
they don't want to give full outs to BRE for shock. Rightfully so.
Absolutely, you don't want to let them go for it uncontested, especially on a
Yeah.
track like this where the shock is really strong, right? You know, if you shock
Yeah.
them after the last item set or the last glider, they are in for a lot of trouble.
Yes, dragging it back with LMDS. Push up to the win.
Do you see the blue coming out? Not quite sure who's in first right now. It could still be Valor.
Valor got taken out pretty fast, so he's.
And we do see Strike pull the shock right here.
Strike is up right now. LMDS is pretty far back. I'm not sure what he's holding.
He might have it. I think they should use it kind of soon, but they might not have any dodges.
They also may have no idea Strike has it.
Yeah. Okay, it looks like BRE doesn't have it because LMDS stopped right there.
Yeah, and Thomas is also starting. Nothing else.
This could be a top 5 for BRE unless XI's in first. Either way, the shock's about to come in and do a lot of damage. They're gonna get him after the glider, I imagine.
Yeah, this shock is gonna be devastating. Oh, okay, Thomas is stopping. Angel gets shot after boxes.
Oh, the plan is so tough.
It's not a bad of a pull for him, I think. Yeah.
No, that's really tough for XI. I meant that's such
yeah.
a good pull for him
Okay,
right there.
Yeah. Kind of late shot for next size part. I don't know. BRE.
Oh, that is Vantox in first.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Vantox. Good race on XS side. Yeah. Could have been an even better shock if Angel got boxes.
Yeah, absolutely. And if Thomas doesn't get a plant, you know, who knows? Maybe he doesn't hit maybe he doesn't hit Angel, Joel, or NATO, and they're able to get some better spots up there.
Yeah. And that again, it was good that both NATO and Strike and knowledge they just couldn't let BRE go for shock uncontested. They got shock themselves and got good race out of it.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think there are some times when you just have to bite the bullet and let the other team go for shock uncontested. Like if it's last race or last couple races and you're down a lot of points, I think, you know, sometimes you just have to do it, but it's early, it's race 2. There's no need.
Yeah, race 2, you should never let the other team back uncontested, yeah. So we have +6 for XI, right? Yeah.
Yeah, we have +6 overall right here.
Yes.
See Dolphin Shoals coming in. Definitely one of BRE's better tracks. I remember back a long time ago, not even that long, but every time it would switch to DS and we'd see World Friend, they'd all go Streetle.
Yeah. I feel like people switch to Streetle way less nowadays.
Yeah, absolutely.
I can like that. It's funny opposite. Don't even know how the front is looking. Saru's in first actually. LMDS in last, so Wing was in first and last.
Yeah, we're gonna see Strike and Joel stopping right here.
Yeah.
You know, these have been the main 2 players to go for shock so far on XI. We saw Joel get the shock on the first race, and we saw Strike get it on the second race.
Yeah, top 2 are BRE right now. Also top 3 now, yeah.
Yeah,
I
one
think he's gonna
three
be taken
five.
out,
It
yeah.
looks like Isaiah
Yeah.
is gonna be able to take out Thomas.
Yeah.
He gets him over the
Easy.
little gap right there. Really nice play.
Yeah, that's what. I believe it's Joel still going for shock. And Thomas is stopping. He gets Bill.
Our Bill's really good.
Yeah. It's very good, but like, you may want shock himself or something, so.
Yeah, absolutely. Not quite sure
Okay.
how many Bills there are in play right now. There could be 3, and if there are 3, that means no more can be pulled.
Saru holding on to first. I believe that's still a top 2 for BRE.
Yeah, we see LMDS is able to make his way up there. It looks like he's in 4th or 5th right now.
Yeah.
And you know, there's a lot of XI back here.
There's a lot of dodges being used, so I'm gonna assume shock hasn't been pulled by anyone.
See the
But
blue
let's keep
coming in,
pushing
that
dodges.
could be from Joel. Triple green star. Triple green's not the item you want to see right now, especially with your teammate right there.
Yeah.
But star's pretty good.
Saru does get bull when loses first. I don't know if Bowen kept sagging the whole time or not.
Oh, the shot coming in.
That was the next shot, I think.
Yeah, it doesn't look like it did anything though. Maybe NATO was able to gain 1 spot on Thomas, but that's it.
Oh, top 5 for BRE.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And, you know, this is about.
I feel like BRE has a way stronger front presence at the moment compared to XI.
And you know, this is about what I expected, right? Both teams going back and forth, top 3, and then like a top 2-4, and on the other side, and then another top 3.
Yeah, another strike, like it's extremely hard to get into the front against BRE, or to even keep top spots, because they're also a very aggressive team to play against. Kind of different type of aggressive compared to XI, but like it's still like really difficult because they're gonna try to eat you with everything they get as soon as possible. And again, they're such strong runners that like you need like they hit you once and you may not see the front ever again as you go for shock.
Yeah.
So I understand XI struggle at the moment. They need to find like a hole or something. And then try to chain good races themselves around it, because they can't keep relying on shock, right? Like, they got shock too late here and it showed, so they need to find something else, I think.
Yeah, but I think the shock is definitely one of the ways that they're able to do it right here, but but it's not very consistent, so.
Yeah, exactly. Like, shock is obviously really good to get, but like you can't rely on getting it all the time for obvious reasons. And now Thomas is already protecting his team. BRE is gonna be in top 3 already. Thomas is gonna be taking cut. And this is what I meant, like, it's been like 1 lap and a lot of XI members have already gotten it. And BRE is just now running in top 3, actually top 5 even? Yeah. Okay, no, okay, well, Strike just gained 1, but still top 3 for BRE, a lot of frontal presence for them. Now in top 4 we start with something. And I see Reds eating the XI people against the... Yeah. What is everybody with the race targets kind of happening again? So I'm gonna assume that XI is going for shock at the moment. Yeah, there's someone way back. That's the reason for XI. Keep Reds for shock, please. Maybe I have to take out Saru, honestly. No, yeah. Thing. State of Recovery. Very cool spot. Like trying to infiltrate. He gets taken over by the moment, right? And this is tough. I don't think Shock will take. Kinda lost it very far. He's still stopping, yeah, there's no Shock for XI. And this is looking like a top 4 for BRE. SD gets a plan of what he wants. There's Fire coming at him. There's people staring up. Yeah, that's a really tough race.
Yeah. And you know, things were looking good right there for a second when we saw Strike having the triple reds, but luckily for BRE, Saru was able to break both of them.
Yeah, he didn't get like the lag trail on him, so he saved himself. And yeah, this race is, I think, a definition. Like it's a good summary of how it feels to play against BRE. It's like a really obnoxious item usage from them. Like they do it really well. They'd always hit you, keep you in the back, let a alpha of their team just free run all the time. And they kind of force you to rely on shock a lot. And again, we said that shock is not like super consistent of a strategy, and because of that, they usually end up winning a lot of races by just running. And yeah, this is the usual like really strong early war for BRE. And now we're gonna have to see if BRE can keep this lead or if XI is gonna find a way. Like all they need is like a very good race, and you know momentum goes a long way in this game. So
Yeah, and definitely what you said is happening, right? We're starting to see BRE take their big lead pretty early. And yes, we can confirm this match is definitely scripted. Rookie gave us the script before the match, but we can't share it with you guys. You just have to watch and see. He wrote a good one though, I promise.
yeah, PPS is also a track you don't want to play BRE against, to be honest.
Yeah, we see Thomas and Saru here in top two. Okay,
He does go for
I
the
don't know
back.
who he.
I don't think that it's Arma's been not right? Yeah, okay. Good. No, actually he did. No, okay,
No, he's still here.
Okay.
So yeah, we see a top 2-4 for BRE.
Yeah, nah, but the back was a good idea, I think. Okay, we have X in 2-3, not too bad. Never mind, sorry. Thomas quickly taking care of Angel. Nato taking care of Saru.
Yeah, Saru got handled right there. We see Shroomhorn. It'll be interesting to see if he shrooms up and horns
yeah,
him. Looks like that is what he's gonna do.
Yeah, so BRE taking top 3, I think Bowen and Nelson.
Oh, and
he gets another horn.
Oh my, absolutely screwed. Oh, we see Joel coming up here. Okay, wait, this doesn't look too bad now. We see Joel, NATO, Angel, and Strike.
Yeah, 3-4-5.
Oh, never mind. Angel he's gone.
We better not mention him. It's my bad.
Okay, we're seeing middle everything for.
Yeah. Or 2-3.
2-3. 2-3-4 with Joel having triple greens.
Yeah. This is now race 12, so they don't need the top 6 right now, but it's not a winning race. They stop. Breeze momentum a bit.
Yeah, and Strike and Nate are definitely at a good distance to get some red shells. Start throwing them.
Strike does get early. I don't think it's worth stopping. So Nate is
no, probably not.
Praying he gets more reds.
We do see Saru here in 4th. Let's see if Strike tries to back him. No, we're just gonna hold this. Ooh, a bomb first.
Good dog. And
wow, dude.
No reds were pulled whatsoever.
3 horns, double protection. Yeah, the unluckiest hoppy pull right there.
And XI with the 9, 10, 12 also. Ah, that's another race where like, XI has no briefing room right now. It's like, as soon as they get into the front, BRE has something to take them out real quick. This was a pretty solid attempt, I think, from XI's part. Just they got nothing to take Thomas out. There wasn't much to take Thomas out to begin with, since he got like, you know, double protection and.
Yeah, we saw unluckiest hoppy POV right there. That was just. You can't really ask for better items right there, right? Like bomb during the narrow part right there. Horn. He got 3 horns that race, and then he got double protection at the end right there.
Yup. So. But Isaiah went random, right? I hope he didn't DC. We're gonna see, I guess. Hopefully not DC.
The Choco Mountain coming out.
I like this pick.
Yeah, I like this track. It's a fun track.
Yeah. Yeah, I always think of this track as WGM, but not boring. So. Yeah, it's pretty, like, there's not much happening over there, it's fun to drive and stuff.
Yeah, definitely. I think this track is really fun to drive. especially more so since Goldmine, and I think that because you know, it's shorter and there's a lot more turns on Goldmine. There's parts where you're just sitting there doing no inputs.
Yeah, absolutely. Shock is really strong on this road too. Well.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's a good PS spot.
And, you know,
think
we
really
see Strike here. He's kind of struggling to get coins, and that's something that a lot of the DLC tracks have in common.
Yeah,
They just
coin collector is really, really hard.
this is bottom a lot for XI. I'm not quite sure who's in last, but that might be bottom 6 if it's an XI player.
Strike looks like we need to find out.
Yeah, the one time you saw spin
Okay.
Okay, here we are.
Okay.
But yeah, still, it could be top 5 maybe for BRE.
Yeah.
Oh, the blue.
Gets Bill. Bill is also not optimal really, because now Bill's gonna take a really long path. Okay, he's not wasted. Okay, that's very smart.
Yeah.
Nice.
Strike right here, he's able to go for shock uncontested because Starlo is able to just hold the blue.
Yeah. Now you got yet another Bill strike, by the way, you guys can't see him, but you got another BS over. No shock for XI. Strike
it looks like he's trying to lap troll maybe?
I think he's still trying to go
okay.
Yeah, he got pushed out.
Okay.
He may lap troll here, but
yeah,
no.
And there's just nothing you can do.
I think he pulled the golden bill for like an entire minute.
Yeah.
No shock whatsoever to be found. Yeah, that goes back to the fact you cannot rely on shot consistently, sadly.
Yeah, that's not a good one at all. That's really bad, actually.
Yeah. And BRE is like doing an excellent job. Like there's like you know, they're good at hitting people, so like you have to be like really damn good if you're like every single race we've seen so far they kept top spots so easily. Like it's pretty impressive to see so far. Now we're gonna want Hyrule, seems like. Yep. Hyrule pick for BRE. Cheeseland for XI.
Yeah, both of these teams have already made some, I don't want to say off-season, but they've already made some additions to their rosters. So it'll be interesting to see how they shake things up next season.
Yeah, it's kind of insane how some teams that are already so strong can get even stronger adding more people in it. So it's crazy.
Yeah, so for BRE,
Oh,
we saw them at Roberto because they needed another inward player.
yeah.
And for XI, we saw them at Kevo and JP given.
Yeah, man, Kevo's such a good player. Actually, I can't wait to see him play for XI.
Yeah, absolutely. It'll be really, really fun to see him get a chance at Division 1 because he's been playing in D2, D3 with TRP for a while. So it'll be really interesting to see what he can do.
Yeah, okay. We had the Cheeseland peak, which I hope will work in XI's favor since I picked it. This race may honestly decide how this match goes. Like they're already. If XI doesn't get a winning race here, I don't see how they're gonna turn the war around.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, they're already down 80 points with 6 races left.
Oh, okay. Chalk for BRE.
And being down even more with less races is just going to be so tough.
Yeah, chalk for BRE. Guess what? Yeah, they use it immediately.
See an early shot coming in. Maybe LMDS has another one. Maybe. No, wow, they just have 2 bills really strong right now.
I think they just wanted to get into shock.
Yeah, absolutely.
And like they don't need big races anyways at the moment. Just a matter of team lead, and they have a huge lead at Red.
We see Thomas able to get his golden up here into 5th. And you know, something to note is that since they used the first shock so early, there definitely could be another one.
Yeah.
We see Thomas just pulling such great items in 5th.
The problem is like there may be another shock in play, but BRE is ready for it. I think a lot of BRE members have dodges. Yeah, Bowen's beating up right now. LMDS is starring. So I guess blue after Bailey, it's honestly
Yeah,
really
I'm not
bad.
quite sure who's in last right now, but it looks like they're trying to burn a golden.
I think it's
This
X anyways.
Yeah, we need to see a shock like 2 seconds ago. What? Okay.
Ooh,
Well,
okay. Well, that shot kills Thomas and
that could be
Salu.
really. I think Bree's still getting first, but it's not as bad as it would have been. We see a lot of Bree players getting past
Yeah,
right here.
yup. That shot was really good.
Yeah, that
Thomas.
was really nice.
I don't know how the top looks like, but that's
Well,
still top shot.
still a top two.
Yeah, but that was looking like a top 5 or something with no second shot,
Absolutely.
so go to the next set. But again, like, this is not the race you want when you're down 80.
Yeah, definitely. You don't want to see the other team get top two right there.
Yup. Um, yeah, there's a baby park.
Yeah, it looks like Strike might just be pulling a France and waving the white flag. I'm kidding. But yeah, 5 races left, down 88 against a team of Breeze caliber. I don't know if it's possible. We see XI kind of struggling for track picks right here. Strike just going Baby Park.
I would still honestly try to get this war as close as possible, like even if not a win, just to keep morale up or whatever. I don't think you want to go into match with like a minus 150 or something. So. If I were excited, I'd keep trying.
Yeah, and I
What?
think even if you're not like trying to win, I think it's still important to try and learn for what adjustments you can make next match.
Yeah, exactly. And I think we can both agree like XI needs more front presence next match for sure.
Absolutely, but it definitely is just so tough against Bree.
it is
As
so.
we see, they're already able to take out quite a few. I'm not quite sure who's in first, but we see LMDS, Valor, and Thomas up here.
Vantox has up here and Joel. Okay, nice. Thomas is fire already.
Yes.
Yeah, Joel goes down. Vantox also goes down. Thomas goes down. But Bree is
So
top 2 now.
that's gonna be like a top three.
Yeah, again, like Bree always gets into these exchanges. Like Thomas may have gone down, but it took like a few top spots like said with him.
Yeah,
So,
that's a 2-for-1 trade.
yeah,
That's a simple ratio, you know.
yeah, yeah.
We see him get the blue right here, dude.
Yeah, so Bree is gonna safely running. These also make shock bugging easier for XI in a way, but what if shock does not happen? You don't want to be in that situation to move through
Is
it.
Bree top 5? I think
Maybe if the
Oh,
strike.
never mind. There's NATO.
Okay, make it up to 2.
Okay,
LMDS
well,
down.
we got rid of one. But yeah,
Uh,
this is just
yeah,
stuck in
2-4.
between a rock and a hard place right now. Not much you can do. Okay.
Yeah, that's pretty fun. NATO goes down, so I think this is top three for Bree at the moment.
Yeah, we see top 3, I think 6, 7 as well. Single shroom.
That's
Yeah.
5.
Yeah, you can't hit anyone with a single shroom.
I think I'm not doesn't put anyone to use the build. Let's find out.
Ooh.
No, that's not what the build was.
Oh, just that guy
Okay,
have
yeah.
a red. I can't tell who's behind. Oh, it's
Okay, that's
Vantox.
Vantox. 3-4.
So yeah, that top 2 might just be the nail in the coffin.
Let's see. I wanna say it's in coffee. Yeah, 3-4-5 is not too bad, but like, yeah, it's too late for this kind of races. I don't know. Bree is
Like even
looking really damn good at the moment. So. I think XI just going DLC for the fun at the moment. I don't think they care
absolutely.
anymore.
So if you're playing on XI right now, what adjustments do you want to make for the next match?
Unsure to be honest, because like I don't like XI is not letting BRE have the front because I want them to have it. I think they need. I mean, they need the right items to be as aggressive as they want to be. I think, because I think that's also playing a part at the moment. You know, we've seen Strike pulling shrooms where like he needs other stuff. 1 PPS, I couldn't take Thomas out, and I think they need to find a way to get into the front early into the race. Because it
Yeah,
honestly feels like if you don't get into the front early against BRE, you're just already discussing shock from mid blob 1 or something. And while shock, the shock is great and all, but like you can't play every single race trying to get it, otherwise you lose the race and you're aware of it. So
yeah, we see Strike redding Starlo, but funnily enough, he's the only one to get taken out because of it.
let's see. Yeah, that's already a bunch of XM members. I don't know who the guy last is. No, the Antrix has been Strike. LMDS is in the front. I think so.
Yeah, this track is definitely pretty good for in-work players as well, but it's not one that you see all too often. Although I do really like this track.
I also like this track. I feel like BRE is going to fix it. So. Okay, Sauri's not in the front anymore. LMDS is running pretty hard. So the top 2 for BRE. 3, 4, possibly 5 for XL.
Yeah, triple greens isn't too bad, but
You can't do much with that for like.
Oh,
maybe
triple reds, that's really good.
Yeah. Now we're
He has a star in second. What
and
dude? Okay, I'm saying it. What the fuck, dude? Like, what can you do if you're XI? They just dodged it like 2-5. He had a star in second. What can you do?
This is
oh
really,
my
really
god, dude. What can you do? And they broke the blue, or they dodged it. I don't know. That's so demoralizing. Yeah, they broke the blue with the horn. He gets a golden star. What can you do?
Strike. I'm pretty sure Strike got triple green spooker behind him. So.
Yeah, dude, he did. He did. And his teammates are right next to him. And Thomas gets golden star. Oh my god, what can you do?
Oh.
We see a shot coming in, but
yeah,
he steals a banana.
It's too low.
What, dude? Oh my god. I'm furious if I'm XI.
But on a side note, this is why the community wants BO3 for playoffs, right?
Yeah, because
can't pull golden star for 3 wars in a row, right?
Copium. Copium. Thomas has been pulling golden star for like 2 years.
Has he won every single MKU title? Nope.
But yeah, I think best of 3 for playoffs definitely is the way to go, because losing in semifinals like this, if it were just a best of 1, would be so tough, and
yeah,
I would just be not very happy like at all.
Yeah, but regardless, XI need like very good mental to come back from this. It's like you know, the next war is a new war and all that, but like they have to go through 12 races of this first.
Yeah, next war is a new war, but they're still playing the same players.
Yeah. Isaiah's really not having good times. And like, you know, Isaiah is someone that is really good at holding the front though, but he's not finding the front now.
Yeah, and we are.
Breeze like just such a good work.
We are seeing some of XI's players start to, or not start to, but they are having a little bit of trouble.
Right, maybe great first. Yes, with NATO. NATO gets okay. Doesn't get taken out. Thank God. Go on, NATO. Top 2 for XI. There's triple nanas from Thomas. Oh, nice try. Yeah, Strike had to, leave Thomas be if we get taken out.
Yeah, this is another breed pick.
Yeah.
They love so much. Bowen, excuse me, really likes this track, even though he's an
Oh,
outward
nice.
player. And the inward players, LMDS and
Oh.
SAR, obviously love this one.
Strike is old and blue now. Saru lagged through that red, that was kind of unfortunate for XI. But XI has 1-3. We haven't really seen him with these spots in the race so far, but NATO gets taken out. Saru also
Yeah,
gets taken
SAR
out.
got taken out too. Thomas with the green, Valor is in first, and
Yeah,
all
blue
of a
gets
sudden
thrown.
Bree is top 3.
Yeah,
I don't know how that happened right there.
it's insane. We saw Bree members getting it, and at the end of it, we're top
Yeah,
top 4
we're
right now.
like top 4, even after the blue, we're like top 4.
Yeah, like Saru gets taken out, and now we're top 4 or something for some reason.
Dude, it's like you kill one of them, and 2 more of them come in. They're multiplying.
Yeah. And
Oh, and the boomerang. What
yup.
can you do? That's so tough. I think the boomerang like exploded though. Yeah, it's gone.
Yeah,
And we
it's
see
gone.
Thomas without an item. I don't think it'll matter.
Nah, Bree comfortably keeping top 4 here.
Yeah, and if it wasn't over before, it's over
wait.
now.
Someone slid through. Tell me it's not Bree.
It might be Joel. Yeah.
Joel. Okay, nice Joel. Yeah, it's really, really rough. Honestly, like, I feel like like the item system sort of changed with the TLC update or whatever.
Yeah.
I feel like it boosted Bree's playstyle massively.
Yeah, in the
They
patch
they
notes.
get they get so many things to take you out compared to hey, told I'm not pro XI. I'm just cheering for her. We're not having an easy time right now. Bree's playing
Yeah,
fantastic.
it'd be a little tough of us to be like, let's go, Bree! Keep
Yeah.
on piling on. Let's go, win by 300. Like, let's go, guys, you can do
you,
it.
you don't want to do that. You kind of have to cheer a bit for a team that is losing in the moment.
Yeah,
And
because
also like I keep complimenting Bree because
they
they're
are
sick.
playing really well, and like we are kind of saying they're getting the items they need, but like they're definitely making the most of it. Not every single player on the planet could do
Yeah.
what they're doing, even with what they're
Yeah.
doing. They are playing really well, and it does take a lot of skill to do what they're doing.
Yeah, and also like the item system changed a bit, and I know a lot of people were not too happy with the changes. Honestly, the changes are great. It leads to teams that know what they're doing to appear unbeatable at times.
Sorry, just driving right through the bomb just for fun. And yeah, another thing that got changed that some people may not know about is I believe the item boxes respawn quicker now, actually.
Yeah.
And it's not a lot at all. It's just a little bit.
Yeah, it honestly made running in worse ways stronger, like all these changes, and I like that.
Yeah, I think that running being the best way to play the game and the way to get the most success is definitely healthy for the game, right? Because if XI was getting shock every race and they had the lead that Bree did, then we would be saying like, is this good for the game?
Yeah.
But
Thomas
it's a different story.
Yes. Damn it, Thomas. It was a good time. I would have gone for that too. Oh, bottom 3 for Bree.
Yeah, this cast is actually pro Bree right now, so a bottom 3 right there is not very good at all. We don't want to see that.
Yeah.
Yeah, coming up on the last race here, this war has been over for quite some time.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna say the same thing I said earlier. If BRE gets another kind of big lead first half of the war again, I don't think we are gonna be in for a close match for match two because I feel like getting a big this with against these guys like kind of asking to lose.
Yeah, and it'll be good to see if XI can kind of I don't want to say mental reset because I don't know how they're feeling, but like you obviously can't be all sunshine and rainbows um when you're down
Yeah,
150, right? So it'll
yeah.
be interesting to see if they can kind of keep at it.
Mm,
Yeah, Rookie actually did give us the scripts. After seeing this first match, he made some adjustments. So, but it's a good one. It's a good one. So definitely stick around. We're gonna take a break in
yeah.
between matches, or maybe the players will just want to get into things right away. I know XI definitely does like to do that sometimes, so that could happen for sure.
But I honestly hope we do. I think I prefer when people want to do it. You know, rather than with like sit there 10 minutes doing nothing.
Yeah, I think 15 minutes is a little long, especially on like a Sunday afternoon when I have like assignments to do uh, that evening. So, but I don't mind the break, but 15 minutes is just a little
Yeah.
long sometimes.
We have nice bombs. There's some bomb spots on this trailer that are unavoidable, man. I think Bree's running this again, so
Yeah, and I mean, there's
uh,
no reason to bag really.
nah,
So,
fucking boring. But yeah, okay, game one is gonna go to Bree. We are obviously gonna hope for a game three still, but Bree is looking really, really, really solid.
yeah, and they are the first seed for a reason, right? Some
Yeah,
people um thought if they played this lineup the whole season, the whole regular season, they should have just 10-0'd the regular season, but they didn't play it the whole time.
yeah. I also disagree that we would 10 but they most likely would have won most matches. That's for sure.
Yeah,
Oh, I thought for Rex.
I
Okay,
think they would have 9-1 at least,
yeah,
because
yeah,
they definitely beat us if they play
yeah.
this lineup.
That's
And
my
like, there's
thing.
no shame in losing this lineup. Obviously, they're top of the world. Okay, that's gonna be game one. That's going to be plus a lot. I don't even know. We don't have the score updated all the way quite yet. Um, and we asked NATO if we are gonna be getting into things right away. Um, and he said strike is in lineup, so there's your answer. Looks like we will be taking a little bit of a break, and that's
Yeah,
gonna be plus 110 in the favor of Bree.
really, really strong performance. No,
Yeah, we are going to be taking a little bit of a break. Not
yeah,
quite sure when we're going to be getting back into things. We might be back here at 0-0. Um, yeah, we are going to be opening at the hour, says NATO. So take a bit of a 5-minute break. Go get
yeah,
a
alright.
drink, a snack, use the bathroom, wash your hands, do whatever you like.
Yeah, see you in a bit.
Everybody, we're back. Should be opening the room in just a moment here.
Oh,
Um, If you're just joining us, Bree won game one by
a lot.
110.
Yeah. Mm, so we mentioned it before we took a break. We are um, gonna hope that XI can someone turn the tide of his match at this looking really much in favor of BRE. But you never know. You never know. The problem is that I think BRE is playing extremely well, and I don't think they are planning on playing worse. Actually, if anything, they're warmed up by now from that match, so it may be uh, even harder.
Yeah, I think it is a good strategy. If you played well, I think you should just play well again.
Yeah, just win,
Yeah,
easy.
absolutely. Just win for it.
Yeah. Now, like we saw match one. That's out of forms, by the way. Sorry, I was. Now, like we saw super strong front presence from BRE. And XI basically had to rely on getting shock in order to try to get good races. The races where no shock was pulled, BRE kind of pulled away. Honestly, got really big races. And XI shocks were not even that effective. I don't even know if XI got any winning races under in the last one of the match.
Yeah, and we saw it
Probably.
in like the first couple races
Yeah, okay.
of the matches or of the match, excuse me. It was okay, right? Like
Yeah,
they
they don't
got
race.
some shocks,
Mhm.
but
They got some shocks, but as the war went by, it seemed pretty apparent shock is not the only thing we need in order to win races. Um, yeah, we're gonna see. Like again, BRE is it really hard to get past. So understandable struggle there from XI. Also, it seems that what you mentioned before match one, like XI doesn't practice as much as BRE, uh, probably playing a part in this as well. BRE is playing as if you know they played a billion practice wars before this. I think they were pretty much perfect for the other. I can't think of a single mistake BRE made that match, to be honest. So, um, looking really tough. I think lineups are
yeah.
the same, right? So,
Yeah, we're just gonna be going with the same
uh
thing.
yeah,
Definitely they are gonna take their time to join the room. And obviously the winner of this has a date with HD in grand finals tomorrow. So we're gonna be streaming that, commentating that as well. Make sure you join up, watch the stream. Um, it'll just be tomorrow at I believe 2 p.m.
yeah. Say I'm gonna be
EST.
there. Haha.
Well, unless Ricky benches you,
Yes,
it could happen.
yes. Hopefully, well, this is assuming BRE wins this one too, right? Hopefully
Yeah.
they're gentler towards me. But
I
uh,
heard if the MKC stream gets to 4,500 followers by the end of this broadcast, I heard Rookie will let Blaze commentate the match tomorrow. I did hear that, so make sure you click the follow button if you're new here and enjoying the stream.
yeah, I don't know if you want to hear Blades casting though. So follow, but do not show up for the Blades cast. That's my
Okay.
narrative.
Yeah, everyone follow, and then when we actually start the stream, all two people come here and just say, "Where's Blaze?"
Yeah,
Dude, I swear on my life I said that and we lost a follower. I'm sorry. I take it back. If we lose any more followers, Blaze will commentate.
yeah.
Please follow the stream again. I'm sorry. Dude, we lost a follower.
That's
Come
what you get
back.
for
I'm
mentioning
sorry.
Blades.
I'm sorry. Please come back.
um, how many do we have in 8 or 9? Something like that. I can't count. That's probably more than that. It's 9. So Strike is taking his wit time, and Thomas is chilling room. I am 11 in. Let's go. Now we only wait on Strike. I would
Oh,
probably
we got
sound like
Polar
a
back.
broken.
Let's go.
Oh, nice. Okay, he probably played the joke with us. Good prankster. Uh, okay, so let's see what Bree is planning. Like I sound like a broken record, but like they're really good at getting huge early leads, and and then they make it really hard for you to come back. Um, this happened the last match where we got a pretty huge lead early on, and we just kept it and actually built an even bigger one by the end of the match. So yeah, I don't know. I think XI needs a bit more track picks, right? I don't think we got many track picks last match.
Yeah, it's
They got DKJ at some point early in the war, but they didn't turn out too well. Pretty sure. They got cheese, but it also kind of backfired. I know. Well, new war, new them. So I I think I'm gonna be wearing my Brie T-shirt, but I do hope the war is closer then.
yeah, because last match we were pro XI, so this match we have to
Yeah,
be pro Bree.
exactly.
So
Yeah. Let's see. I think Strike is carefully picking on me for this occasion.
yeah, he definitely
He's a
dude,
good
it's like that
alpha.
meme where it's like my sister's wedding picking a me for stream. We see Susan here. Are we gonna go with Susan? No, okay, we're gonna keep going. We're gonna pick. What are we thinking?
Oh man.
We're thinking.
You are so
Zink's mom.
the
FW toy. Oh boy. Oh, looks like
Need-
we're thinking about FW toy.
I think I need it.
We're thinking. Dude, Olive Strike's Mii's look like the Mii's from the Choose a Lookalike things.
Yeah, yeah. I'm pretty sure it just
Oh,
makes
we're
sense
moving.
like without. I also have some made like that. It's just one funny me. You just choose a lookalike, and for some reason, none of his things look like anything in real life. I'm pretty sure. So
I think we're just. I think he just wants to show everybody his Mii's.
I mean, he has a lot of cute ones, so understand.
Yeah.
There's a lot of.
Don't read the names though. don't,
Don't worry
don't
about
read the
it.
names.
Don't worry about it.
Alright,
Okay, so
we're going with Lawrence. Now we're going with Edge.
okay. Let's see if Edge is the right me.
Yeah.
He's pretty tall. Well, okay. Enough me talking. Who's hosting with actually? XI, right?
Yeah. I think them hosting is actually pretty good right now because they could be able to start the war in some top spots.
Okay. Oh, BDD from Bree. I think it's Bree picking, right? Yeah. Yeah, BDD is also very strong, like Bree pick, but we didn't see it last match. Surprisingly, I was expecting BDD to pop up at some point. But...
Yeah, we saw it in the last match on the track selection screen, but that's about it.
Yeah, didn't see it on the actual tracks. We get okay. XI gets Warrior Stadium. I think Warrior Stadium is a track that you want for yourself. You know when you get picked. I don't think you want Bree to run this again with optimal spots. So good pick on XI. Let's see what happens. I'm gonna be watching Strike right now.
did see XS starting top 3 right there.
Yeah.
Should be interesting for them.
See a bunch of free names in the back. Also Vantox and Strategy, I think. Gonna assume XI kept top spots. I don't see why they wouldn't have. Thomas is in the back going for sure.
Oh, that's so tough for Isaiah. But we do see top 4 right now. Looks like for XI, so a good start.
Yeah. See, there's gonna be some good frontal presence from XI finally.
And we do see LMDS hard bagging in last right now. And Shrek obviously having Shrooms in second. In case there is a blue shell, I think he'll take the cut up here to pass Troll and then hold on to the other Shroom.
Yeah, definitely. LMDS is still stopping. Thomas gets taken out. That's really tough. Yeah, that's starting like 6 for it. Now BRE has pretty bad spots, I think, so... this is kind of a first timer for them in this war. This series, so... LMDS not quite having shock yet unless he has a behind bill. I don't think they're able to do what Thomas could have done that. The blue comes. He's got the strike. LMDS is still going for it. Sour is also in the left, so this is the very least the bottom. I think it's bottom 3 for BRE at the moment. So.
Bottom 3.
Okay.
Angel is okay. Angel is gone. We need to file a missing persons report. Where did he go? Yeah. So yeah, this looks like it could be a good race for XI. You know, good race to start things off. We do see Bowen building up.
Bowen catching up. We need to see what happened to Angel. Did he get 10th at least? E11 from him. But let's see a good race for XI.
Yeah, 8, 9, 10, 12. Pretty bad for us as we're BRE fans right now. It's
yeah, we're BRE fans.
Really disappointing to see.
Like,
actually,
I can't really talk about XI's good race. Yeah. Now, like, good frontal presence. This is what XI didn't have for the entirety of last war. So.
Yeah, absolutely. We saw in the last war BRE forcing XI to go for shock. So I think they need to do the other thing, or excuse me, do the opposite. We need to have XI forcing BRE to go for shock.
Yeah, as stupid as it sounds, like this was basically a first time BRE had too hard to go for shock. Maybe that is also why they didn't actually get shock. But you know, Thomas and the others didn't really bug much last war, so. Let's see. Now they get DKJ again. Last time DKJ didn't work out too well for XI, but
we do see, I believe that's a top 2 still. We see NATO in second, it looks like.
Yeah.
But BRE biting at their ankles. What a really nice dodge on that banana.
Yeah. Very clean dragon. Thomas is changed. Yeah, I should be a super for BRE actually, so.
Oh, boomerang, that's so good. It's not perfect because Starlo's right there, but yeah, really nice.
Things to run a strike, goes down. Top 3 for BRE now.
And just like that, top 2 for XI turns into a top 3 for BRE.
Yeah. I mean, strike kind of got. Not quite sure what happened next time. Like, strike was just alone in the front at some point, so it was bound to happen. First and nothing else is never spotsy when I I'm not quite sure what's in the back, but blue comes up. So this probably an exit blue.
Yeah, it looks like. Oh, what?
Kind of a mess of the
okay.
XI first now. Okay.
Yeah, we see Isaiah able to get in the first. Thomas just gunned down his own teammate.
Yeah, I know what he wanted to do, but I don't.
Yeah. It looks like we see 2, 3, 4 for BRE.
Yeah.
Oh, nice
dodge.
Prediction, yeah. Shroom red, so looking like Thomas. Okay.
Thomas.
Yeah, Thomas is in trouble. That's gonna be a 1-3-4 for XI, and Strike should just be able to hit Thomas out here.
Yeah. He may be able to ready move him. Nah.
Yeah, we might be able to get him twice. Oh, triple shrooms is really good.
Actually, Thomas blocked everything, I think.
No,
Oh, Strike got
Strike!
pushed off.
Oh, that's so unlucky.
No, that was one undebated. I didn't really fall, but nice on Thomas. He blocked basically every single red that was thrown at him. Isaiah got him first. I think XI really needs Isaiah up there in races, so he may be able to hold top spots the next few races. So now he actually gets to start the front. You know, that's not a. It's not that easy to get in the front with BRE, so we saw it here. Strike was in first. He got taken down within the end of lap 1 because there was not enough support for him from his team. Another shockless race also. I don't know if anyone was particularly going for it, but
Yeah, getting into things here, we see Dolphin Shoals, and this is almost exactly the last track.
I think we saw this.
I don't know the word. The last track progression, because I believe Dolphin Shoals was race 3 last time as well.
Almost sure. Almost sure. Yeah. Let's Strike in the back already. When Shulk is extremely strong on DS. Last time they pulled it really late for us, it was pretty meaningless Shulk.
Yeah, and right away we see it Strike staying in the back right here. Looks like someone just turned right around. I'm not quite sure who that was.
It was I think. So, not too sure what the front is looking like right now. I can't spot any DKs or Roys on. Okay, Razor Roy at the front, like third or something. I do not see Saruha. That's the one you said.
Yeah, Sara might be in a ghost right now, actually. We see both of our perspectives staying back here.
But bottom 3 hurt. This is Thomas Paul. That's mostly XI in the back of Thomas, I think.
See the blue, it looks like LMDS might be in first hour. Just gonna throw that right away. Golden Bill.
Ooh,
Shock Bill. Dude, that's so tough. Might cancel blue? No. We're dodging blue, actually.
Strike Billing. He does dodge. So.
I don't know if anybody does. Oh, okay, we do see Starlo dodging right now.
Yeah. Strike also dodged. But likely for BRE, Strike did not pull Shock, yeah, that said. Could have been pretty bad if it did. So I think BRE is holding most top spots right now.
Yeah, that was pretty unlucky for Thomas right there. We did see his build did not go the full length of the extension because he passed so many people, and we did see him miss the double right there. Strike, turn it on motion.
Strike on again, I think this was a top 4 for
yeah, that could be a top 4. Yeah, that's really tough.
Also bottom 2, so it kinda kills it a bit for BRE, but nonetheless, a great shock actually. I think they kinda gambled with Strike's build because, you know, what if Strike has shock behind build? There's also this situation where, like, if your team has a lot of top spots and you have shock, and like you just want to get rid of shock, right? So that there's no shock for the next 30 seconds and stuff.
Yeah.
And Starlo dodge, so there's.
Yeah, you're right. That definitely could have been a very bad situation for BRE right there if Strike was able to pull the shock from that set.
Yeah, that's basically a 50-50, and like even. And like, well, that's also a situation where like you either dodge Strike in a build if he has shock, or he builds and then shocks out of build, so like you basically don't win that exchange ever. So it was probably the best option to shock, risking it.
Yeah, absolutely. Using the shock right there, definitely the best play, especially dodging Starlow as well.
Let's see. Hyrule pick. Okay. Exactly get room serving grace. Let's see. Strike also red. Not room, but it's... I don't think red connected anyone. Might have gotten someone behind him, I don't know, but... This keeps bringing top 3 to sure. There's already a bomb being trailed. And this could be behind him. This could be really bad. Wait, where did Valor go? Think about Valor.
We do see a top 2-4, it looks like, for BRE. Not quite sure who's in 4th right now because the pack is kind of separating themselves from top 3.
Yeah, I don't really know what happened to Valor, but...
Yeah, maybe he messed up the disc a little bit, maybe the bomb exploded on him. Looks like Isaiah's in 4th, and we do see LMDS right here in 5th. Fire Boom, that's so
that's
good.
a really good. Yeah, he might be able to get rid of Saru here. And
looks like he is able to take him out. Oh, and he gets Bowen.
Very good fire.
Double kill. Top 2. Top 3 maybe.
Top 3 even. I think LMDS is stopping. Yeah, LMDS is stopping.
We do see Thomas have the blue right here.
I don't think we have shrooms in here. Might be wrong, though. Ooh, that's a breach.
We see blue. That's very unfortunate. We see Starlow.
Yeah, very good breach.
Here comes Isaiah. Kind of interesting that that they decided to use the shock before the item boxes rather than after.
I think I wanted the blue to also connect.
Yeah, absolutely. See the red? Oh, the greens! I don't know how he didn't hit his teammates right there.
Nice spacing from him.
That could be another top 4, maybe. Okay, never mind.
Oh, that was very good on BRE. Like, I thought that they were rolling the front, so they weren't going for shock. But I think as soon as Strike took Bowen and Saru out, someone must have like already defaulted into getting the dodges and stuff.
Yeah, I think maybe Thomas pulled the shock. Thomas pulled shock right after his golden ended, maybe.
That was still a good attempt on the Excise side. They are definitely putting in more work in the front compared to last match, so this definitely could be a closer match than what we witnessed earlier. And scores already speaks that way, so I'm hoping keeps that kind of path.
Absolutely, because commentating and watching close match definitely a lot more fun than when they're up by 100 on race day.
It's a lot more fun. I think what people don't really think about it. Like when you watch a match and there is like a team that is obviously losing, you tend on commentating what they're doing because the winning team is just, they're just kind of winning and doing things. So if it's close, at least you get to consider what both teams are doing all the time, to be honest. That's basically that way to me. But now we have 3 running MW. That was a very strong running track, so definitely don't want BRE to get a huge lead here early in the race. Looks like a top 2-4 already. I think we're connected, okay, yeah. Nice about it. It's probably gonna go to W. And as they're basically surrounded by BRE people, you have to watch out for trails and items behind them.
Yeah,
he has a bomb.
Oh, he looks
Yeah, I
like
just
he's able
didn't
to
have.
get him. And that was really good by Thomas, right? Because he doesn't have
Yeah.
to go as fast as he can. So he can let his teammate in first get a bigger lead and even hit Isaiah in the
Yeah.
process.
Yeah. Getting rid of Isaiah, considering he had the bomb, I think is useful.
Triple greens? Oh, never mind.
Should
Oh,
Boomerang here. I think BRE has most top spots right now.
I think they're
but
top 5 out of 6. They might just be top 5 right now.
That's one of them up here, I think. Yeah, Nato's up here. We strike.
Maybe a top 5.
Can't tell, honestly.
Oh, Boomerang's so good, but he might be too far away.
Down
Never
gets
mind. He
taken out.
gets star low.
Boomerang may connect on Thomas now. And he does.
Yes.
Nice.
Looks like he's able to get him. Still a top 3. Okay.
That's the Boomer from the SM, nicely done. And
Nato
Nato
gets a
only gets the
plant. Oh, horn.
And a horn.
Oh, and the shock.
He's a breeze shock. No, actually.
I don't. I'm not quite sure. Honestly. I think a breeze shock for sure, yeah.
I'm pretty sure it was a. Actually, I have no
Breeze
idea.
shock.
I mean, Bandog's caught up like 20 spots, so might have been XI desperate attempt on getting someone in the front. I don't know, but also TS strike, so maybe not. Not sure. Hard to tell. Okay, and now if you're XI, you need an answer to what just happened because the last 2 races, Bree kinda handled everything perfectly despite XI's attempts. So I like the side bike peak from XI. I think they need it, and they get it. Okay, so I mean, it was last race, last war, so it doesn't really count. It was a plus 30 for XI, pretty sure. So hopefully I can repeat themselves here.
I think this is definitely an XI comfort pick right here.
Yeah.
Because they do quite like XI bike. It is Strike's favorite track in the entire game.
I like this track. Not as much as Strike does. But I
don't think anyone on the planet likes this much. Maybe Roble does. Roble loves this track.
Sure.
Shout out to Roble.
Yeah. He wanted to cast this match. But...
Dude, he always... There's some random times where he'll wake up and say, hey, I want to cast, and it'll be like a Wednesday afternoon and there's nothing. So get me on the mic.
Yes. Sounds like Roble would do. Okay, so yes, XI and bottom 3, pretty sure. So I'm inclined to think Bree is holding the front right now.
Yeah, absolutely. Triple greens right here, pretty good.
Sure
Oh, did
Joel
he snipe
just
him?
got taken out pretty sure. We have Vantox up there with Isaiah.
Right. Finally connects on Isaiah. He's gonna
Joel.
go after Joel, I imagine, when his star runs out.
So he has to be careful not to hit on DS. So.
Yeah, looks like he's just gonna hold this.
Yeah.
Oh, we have a horn now. Okay, that's his teammate. Strike all of a sudden has a star in second. XI's top 2, star horn. Okay.
Bree shot.
It was looking like a Thomas moment right there. Oh, and Star is doing some trolling.
Very good Bree shot. I think they just called it not was.
Yeah, they wanted to get Strike out of his or they wanted to get rid of a star, excuse me. Be a very interesting ending here. Strike only having 1 shroom, not getting a box.
That's cool.
Yeah, and that's gonna be a top 3-5 for Breathe.
Yeah. And again, but like very well played on Bree's side. They knew that Strike had a star in second, and I'm assuming they called shock as soon as possible, not to have to deal with that. And it turned out pretty well for them.
Yeah, and it's starting to slip away again, you know. That's 2 -28 races in a row, and that's 4 losing races in a row for XI. They're,
And again, you don't want Bree to get an early lead in the first half. It's always a matter of not letting them break away in the beginning, because I do feel like they cool off in the later part of the wars they play. But as of right now, I don't think we have any intentions to stop. We're going Paris. Paris, very strong pick from them last war too. But okay, Exai getting Tokyo. Dog is a very interesting track. I think there's a lot of people that don't like it, or like we find it boring and stuff. I think I find it kind of unique on how it plays in wars.
I have only played this track in War like once or twice, and in Mogi, I think it's just so boring.
Yeah, Mogit's kind of whatever. I'd see this track as like rainbow with a couple cuts, you know. It's
Yeah,
like,
and I also I remember the first like 5 times I played this track. There was a shock every time at the same time, and I don't know why. It was just very, very
but yeah,
interesting.
yeah,
Okay,
just like
we
ooh,
he just gunned down all of them. They're top 2. He turned a top 3 into a top 2.
Yeah, and this could be another running situation for BRE unless Exile gets shot the next couple sets, I wanna say. Anything after that starts to be too late, to be honest. I think
Yep,
that's a
bomb
really...
first, really good pull.
Okay, Strike now really going for it.
And again, it looks like there's a lot of
Oh,
XI back here.
bomb
If he
good.
is able to put this bomb in one of the little gate things right up here, could be pretty bad for XI, but we're just gonna hold on to it.
Holding on to it, which means BRE probably has a lot of top shots right now. LMDS and Sour kind of in the back.
Look, there it is. There's the shock.
I'm
I
pretty sure
don't
that
think
was...
anyone dodged though.
I'm pretty sure that was a BRE shock. I think LMDS didn't spin out, so... he gets it.
He's spinning out now, yeah. And it
Yeah.
looks like
Strike.
strike. Oh.
Like
Okay, nice. We're barely able to stay alive right there.
Yeah, yeah. I'm pretty sure that was LMDS shock.
Yeah, it's still a top 2-4.
Just use this so that XI can't use theirs in case we do have it, or we just don't want shock to be in play for them at all. And you know, it's like that same thing as DS. Like sometimes using good shocks when your team is holding top spots already is not the easiest thing in the world. And there, the shock just kinda neutralized any attempts of Exile shrooming up and stuff. Kinda unfortunate to LMDS got trailed after shocking or dodging. I don't know. I'm pretty sure that was a shock, but I don't know. Now BRE is running away with this. And XI just had 2 track picks, so like can't even blame him on track picks right now. Here comes the 3rd one in a row. Really sure. Another DLC track. And this track is very hectic, to be honest.
Yeah, this is getting away. We do see -70 here. I think we have 5 or 6 races left. Not quite sure. Yeah, 5 races. It looks like
impossible. Not
yeah, obviously. And based on the track selection screen, it looks like XI is just kind of throwing stuff at the wall, seeing what sticks.
I get that. This track is kind of weird. Like I feel like bugging is very good here, running is very good here, and no matter what you do, the ending is gonna be a mess, regardless of what you decided to do. But honestly, it could be good because you know BRE is running a lot, and what's better than a track where everything is messy at the end? Right? It doesn't matter if they're running, to make turn everything into mess.
See, Tompkins holding blue. Looks like we're gonna be holding on to this for a while.
Yeah, holding on to this. Ooh, there's a bomb exploding in the front.
Yeah.
Seems like top spots didn't change, but it's not throwing blue.
Yeah, we do see Sorrow up there still.
Yeah. Blue is being... Oh no,
Oh,
Blue
there it goes.
finally.
Fired off.
Okay.
That is an XI player first. Could be Joel. Haven't seen him in a little bit. Or maybe they just pulled a horn first. I swear to God, that guy just went into a ghost. Am I crazy?
I don't know, but the Blue did not hit anyone.
No, the guy just went into a ghost in first.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure that was the ghost. Yeah, you're right.
Oof, what could you do, man?
Strike is only on the start. LMDS in the back, he has a peel.
He is in his build, yeah. Oh, there
That's
is a shock. That could be a BRE shock, and we do see the blue coming out right here. Not quite sure who's in first. But it looks like we're going to save our shrooms for the shortcut.
Yeah.
And then throw the blue, maybe?
Nice.
Nope, we're just holding this.
Valoreg getting ready.
That could be.
Vander's up here too.
That looks like a pretty good race for XI.
Wow.
Yeah, let's go. We get a top 5.
Top 5. Top 5.
Oh, sorry, my pro XI bias showed. Oh no. Just kidding. I just want to see a close match.
Yeah, I told you. Like it looked like BRE was running this for free, and then the ending was kind of hectic as always, and they came out with like a plus 30 something race. So XI getting back in this, but they still have 34 points to catch up to.
They just cut the lead in half, so we still are in this. We have a GP left. Excuse me. Sorry, we have a GP left.
We have a semifinals match now. What is XI gonna go now?
And we see on BRE side we have N64 Rainbow Road. That track is so tough, dude. So tough.
Yeah. And I've been preaching BRE for their what's the word? For how efficient they are, you know, getting rid of people real quick. And Rainbow is the track where you gain the most out of it, honestly. So that pick was scary. XI gets yet another track pick. So the game kind of wants them to get back into this. It's not biased, by the way.
Yeah. Hey, it's the script, dude. It's the script.
Yup. Okay, here's the thing. So, BRE got a huge lead, right? And sometimes we just tend to drop these huge leads. So I hope for BRE this is not the case, and Shroom Ridge was just a fluke. But for now we have XI still top 2, and Thomas not really having much to defend himself. He gets rid by NATO. Yeah, probably gonna have an XI running race, to be honest. Thomas is already hitting the brakes. Probably gonna go for shock already or dodge. Bottom 3 for BRE right now. And if you're XI, I don't know if you're happy with this, to be honest. You don't want them to have like 3 pullouts for shock.
Yeah, you know, the gliders are just begging for a target shock to happen right here. We do see Strike in the back.
Yeah, I think Isaiah is also in the back. There's another XI person. I said the name right. I think it was Joel, right? What's that? I don't think it's shock now, just that. Okay, XI in bottom 2 now, but I think, and LMDS was in first actually, it gets taken out now, but this should mean that XI is in first, at least. Strike is gonna be holding this blue, most likely.
Yeah, we do see blue being held by Strike right here. It'll be interesting to see.
I mean, LMDS has been spinning for the past 15 seconds. I feel like it was in first 2 seconds ago, now he's in last, going for shock.
Our last chance to get shock right here if you're Thomas, and we get Bill.
Nope.
Bill Golden.
Is that what you want? XI Pro. Oh, that's the LMDS got shot.
Coming in.
LMDS actually got shot.
I just saw like so many people get TS'd. This is so tough if you're XI.
I'm pretty sure I saw like 3 stars dodging.
Yeah, me too. A lot of XI got target shocked and a lot of BRE dodged.
Yeah, I don't know how well this ended up being. Yeah, top 4. Like they dodged 4 people in the mid pack.
And honestly, that might just be it. it might just be over.
Okay, but like,
Because personally, if I'm XI, I'm so mad.
I'm pretty
Well,
sure.
actually, yeah, I'm furious, dude.
I'm pretty sure LMDS got hit off a glider end of lap 2. Then he got, I think, hit by something else. When he got bombed, he stopped for shock once and got it. I'm pretty sure that's what happened. At least from following minimap a little bit, because I don't think it was any other pre-member getting shocked. And on top of that, BRE apparently had like 4 stars in the pack, so like,
Yeah,
wow,
and that
wow,
that just like destroys mental, honestly. And 56 with 3 races left is a lot. I
wow.
think because it's impossible to not get at least a little frustrated. Um,
Yeah, that's really unfortunate. But like, here's the thing: if you wanna win, you don't wanna be in a situation where a race like that costs you everything, right? So, let's say that these were like, I think the first instance of Bree getting insane items. So like the rest of the world just kind of dominated on their own. That was what just happened here on Clado was pretty lucky, but very good shock roll actually. Yeah. Pretty rough on X and fully shocked. I think we had 2 people going for it the entire time. Nothing really happened. So now we have the PPS pick. So finally Bree gets a truck pick, and they're planning on running this within top 3, top 4 actually, Thomas. And LMDS is also up here. I don't think many XI people took cut. Thomas is red for one of them anyways.
yeah,
Like,
Angel took the cut and he got redded out, and it looks like Joel
Joe
only
might
has
be the,
mushrooms. Oh, he has fire right here.
yeah. Oh, I think he's the only person up here for XI.
Yeah, we did see NATO. Looks like he was in 7th.
Yeah, Team Stragglers and such.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah, Thomas tried to bite off more than he could chew right there.
yeah. But Joel is also off the track, so 1 for 1. XI is the team that needs people in the front, so losing Thomas in the front doesn't matter too much. Sorry, just running this pretty quite comfortably. And Thomas is holding blue for him, so strike starring. This probably means XI does not have shock yet. Might have given up on the full getting it, to be honest. And
Yeah, even though I do think it is really strong on this track, but
yeah, it is. Oh, strike gets taken out, nice bomb.
oh, we do see a shot coming in.
Yeah.
Not quite sure who that's from. Didn't look like anyone dodged. Maybe they just spammed it to catch up. But there are a lot of XI players back here. But we do see Thomas and LMDS in the back right now.
Yes. Might have been an XA shock, but like if it was, I don't really get what the idea behind it was.
Yeah, if it was an XI shock, they maybe could have held it a little bit longer.
Winning
Okay,
with the
that's
Brienne.
not terrible. It's an even race, but down 56.
Yeah,
You
want
don't
even
want an
races.
even race right about now.
So okay, that was race 10, I believe.
Yep,
That was a
would be a
-8
minus
race
8.
for XI. Never say never, but uh,
I don't
I
know,
think
man. The
Bree.
script. The script.
I'm pretty sure Bree is the last team in the war to drop a 64 points lead in the semifinals match. So
Yeah, this is looking a bit over.
yeah, let's see.
Because if there's any team to be able to make a comeback, it's probably XI, but against Bree, I don't know. Do not know if it is possible.
Let's find out.
We
This
see
is another
Mumu, and
strong.
this is just so tough. It's
I think
another track where inward is
yeah.
definitely having a little bit of an advantage.
it's kind of insane. Like it's like with Exide, you know, we had DKJ and we had Excite back, and like these are pretty good tracks for Exide. And then you have the BRE track picks, and you're like, holy crap! On these ones, very hard to get a good race against him. It's like
Yeah.
it's insane how different can be, just because of how strong the BRE is, as runners especially, and they're also super coordinated. I think these are really top 4 for
Yeah, it could be top 4. It's 2, 3, 4 at least. And we see Thomas just able to go
Yeah.
slow, try and trail out NATO. I'm not quite sure who passed.
I think it's well. I think red's no, okay. Stella can block the red.
Yeah. Take
Yeah.
here, we see. Well, the banana. Really nice play to dodge that.
And I mean, also, like, BRE doesn't have to do much with race. We just need to prevent a minus 26 or something. Just doing the war. So.
Yeah, absolutely. They just have to get, like, a top 3 spot, and they probably just win.
Isaiah not actually for Joe not getting drones. NMDS are just still running with the rest of the team.
There's a lot of XI back here.
Yeah, Thomas pulling blue again. XI not quite getting into the front, so I think this is GG's for sure.
That could be a top 5 for.
Ooh,
for
there is
BRE.
a chance.
Or maybe there was. Yeah, that's top 5. That's GG's.
So yeah, wow. Congratulations to BRE for making the past XI. Man, I don't say like this team is so good. I think BRE is like
Yeah.
I don't know. There's just so many things they do right. You know, it's like it's insane. Like what BRE has been doing with this whole series is not something that like you can replicate really easily. No matter who you are against, to be like they did this to XI, so not the first newcomers. I think that's just gonna be for a fun pick. I like the MKS pick. Nice. Now I really have a BRE t-shirt on. But yeah, I was hoping for a closer series, but
Yeah, the second game was definitely
it was more thought out.
Yeah, it was a lot more.
Yeah.
Close. A lot more close doesn't really make sense, but you know.
Yeah, I don't know what you mean. Honestly, really well played on BRE. I literally cannot think of something they did wrong the whole in 24 races.
Yeah, and they kept their composure. They stayed calm and just played their game.
Yeah.
So BRE will be having a date with HD tomorrow.
Yeah.
That's you. That's you, DUGO.
Yeah, please play worse, BRE. No, like, I'm really pumped for tonight.
Yeah, it'll be interesting.
Yeah, it's gonna be a pleasure to play against these guys. This is the game.
We will be streaming that as well. We'll be back here at 2 p.m. EST, 20 Central Europe Standard Time. Yeah, should be pretty good. It'll be an exciting match. I think would BRE be a first-time MKU champion? I don't remember if they played and won last season.
Nah,
I don't remember if they won.
It was Frenzy with them.
Right. Okay, that's right. So yeah, BRE would be a first-time champion, and HD would be getting their first not Mickey Mouse ring.
Wow. That's just 18
Nah, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
No,
what would a ring do for Rookie's legacy?
Nah, I'm excited. I know for a fact this is gonna be
Yeah, should
Really
be a
tough.
good
Really,
series.
really tough. Really, really tough. Gonna be really tough, but hopefully we can keep. It can be a good challenge to Bree. And hey, Thomas is changing name. What is it? Show us. Oh, I can't read, man. It's so small for me. Damn it.
And yeah, so
Oh,
that's gonna be it. Thank you guys for joining us. Thomas says GG. If we could switch to
okay.
his POV real quick.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to read.
Can we
Yeah.
switch? No, please switch. Okay. Are we switching? No, we're
No,
not switching.
no.
Thomas
Well,
says GG.
yeah, Thomas says GG. Very, very gentleman-like.
But yeah,
Oh,
tomorrow we're gonna be seeing Bree against HD with the new logo. They have a hat on. That's very funny.
yeah.
So yeah, we'll be back tomorrow. I think I'll be commentating. I'm not sure who I'm commentating with. We didn't reach 4,500 followers, unfortunately, so no
So no
Blaze.
Blaze.
Yeah.
Thank the Lord.
Whoa, what do you mean, thank the Lord?
And well, I definitely want to be casting tomorrow. I think.
Right.
I don't know. Hope you guys have a good time casting too. Hope we again. I hope we can provide a good series for everyone to
Yeah, thank
watch.
you guys for watching. That was a lot of fun.
Yeah, yeah, it was fun.
Stick around. I think we're gonna raid someone. Um, I'm not quite sure who we're gonna raid, but we probably will be raiding someone.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, D2 will also be happening at the same time tomorrow, but we won't cast that. Unfortunately, we can only do one at a time. Um, so if you are interested in watching that, I think Sliver will be doing a cast of that on his channel. He usually does something like that.
Yeah,
So if you're interested, you can go check it out. But be warned, it is in Spanish. So if you
yeah.
don't understand Spanish, you might not get a lot out of it.
I think Sliver is still a funny guy to watch. So I
Yeah,
think it's pretty
absolutely.
entertaining. So I
Absolutely.
recommend
He would
stopping
probably
by.
be funnier like if I knew what he was saying though.
Yeah,
But
sometimes it's funnier not to know what he's saying.
right,
Just
yeah, yeah, he gets very animated sometimes.
yeah,
So yeah, once again, congratulations to Bree.
really well
Um,
played.
and yeah, we'll be back tomorrow. That's it for us. Thank you guys for watching. Peace
See ya.
out.